In the heart of Africa, nestled by the Grand Lumina River, there lay a humble village. The villagers depended on the river's bounty for their survival. But one year, the skies withheld their rain, and the river began to dwindle. Among them lived Zina, a bright yet burdened young girl. Her family was among the poorest in the village. With crops failing and her younger brother, Tano, falling gravely ill, Zina's world seemed to crumble. Zina is seen kneeling by Tano's bedside, holding his frail hand. Her mother wipes tears as the village healer shakes his head solemnly. An elder telling children a story by the fire. Elder Kwame. Long ago, the Lumina River was blessed by a spirit. They say the spirit can grant any wish, but beware. It demands a heavy price. Zina sneaks out of her home at midnight, carrying a lantern. She walks toward the river, her footsteps soft against the dry earth. Driven by desperation and love for her family, Zina decided to seek the river spirit. Little did she know, her choice would change her life forever. The river glows faintly under the moonlight. Zina stands at its edge, trembling. Zina. Spirit of the river, hear my plea. I beg you to save my brother and bring rain to our land. The water begins to ripple, glowing brighter. The spirit emerges, a magnificent figure with shimmering scales and flowing translucent robes. River spirit. Child, your wishes are bold. I can grant them, but what will you offer in return? Zina looks down, clutching her throat instinctively. Zina. My voice. Take my voice, but save my family and my village. The spirit waves its hand, and a glowing mark appears on Zina's wrist. Her voice fades as she gasps silently. Rain falls over the village the next morning. The villagers cheer as the fields drink deeply. Tano awakens, smiling weakly at Zina, who hugs him tearfully but silently. The village celebrated their sudden fortune, but Zina's joy was short-lived. She could not speak, and with every passing day, she felt the spirit's presence looming. Animals act restless, and villagers whisper about eerie happenings near the river. Zina, unable to bear the guilt, decides to confront the spirit again. She sets out alone at dusk, carrying a staff and a small offering of fruits. Zina realized that her sacrifice had brought unintended harm. She braved the dark forest, determined to face the spirit once more. She encounters challenges: a dense fog, strange glowing eyes in the bushes, and whispering voices that taunt her. She pushes through with resolve. Zina arrives at the river, kneeling by its edge. The spirit appears, its aura darker than before. River spirit. Why have you returned, child? The deal is done. Zina signs with her hands, pleading. The spirit watches silently, then speaks. River spirit. Your courage is admirable. I will reverse the curse, but remember, true strength comes from within, not from shortcuts. The spirit touches Zina's wrist, and the mark disappears. Her voice returns in a soft whisper. Zina returns to the village and gathers everyone in the central square. She speaks for the first time, her voice steady and wise. Zina. My people, we must not rely on others for our strength. Let us work together to rebuild and thrive. The villagers unite, farming and sharing resources. Zina becomes a symbol of resilience and leadership. Zina's story became a legend, a tale of bravery and wisdom. The river still whispers her name, a reminder that true strength lies within.